And join us right now to talk a little baseball, a little Aberdeen as well. Billy Ripken's joined us. Thank you, man, for joining us.
You got it, Jason. What's going on
Hey,
today?
hey, listen, I've seen Mike Bordick working out in the offseason, so I'm guessing all Oriole alumni do the same thing, right? You're out there every day.
No, let's not get carried away. I think Mike Bordick's a little bit different than I. I think I've seen every episode of Friends 17 times since that pandemic hit,
Yeah.
and I sat on my sofa, so there wasn't a whole lot of working out there.
Well, listen, yeah, I'm sure you can at least appreciate the 30 years of Oriole Park. Yes, Memorial Stadium was a shrine, but it had to be like, moving into a Cadillac when you went downtown into Oriole Park. What was that like for you?
I can remember when we left 91 and we went into Camden in 92, and I'm saying, you know what, there's nothing really wrong with Memorial. I don't quite understand this move. And then we get into Camden in 92, and I said, boy, Memorial was terrible. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. And you know what? I still think it holds true that it's the best park in all of baseball. And I know there's been some newer ones that have come along and there's different bells and whistles, but the feel in Camden Yards when things are right, I don't think there's a better place going in baseball.
Yeah, that's what I was curious of. I mean, for a player, does it make a difference, or you just say, give me a field and I'll play?
Um, yes and no. I mean, for the most part, you make do and you do what you have to do. But when you have a home office such as Camden, it can't do anything but help.
Sure.
It's never going to hurt. The facility was great when we first moved in, and there was just a good feel about that place. Yeah, it's all good when you get a new park like that, and it's that nice.
Listen, people here will tell you I'm a glass half full guy. I'm believing in this rebuild. I may not be a patient guy. What do you make of some of the prospects coming up and what the team looks like so far?
Well, I think when you're ever involved in a rebuild, you have to start seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think that is the year, this is the year that we need to start seeing some more W's come in the column. Look, the management team has been part of this before with Houston Astros. And if we look today, the Houston Astros have been in the World Series quite a few times
Sure.
in the past few years, but they lost 100 plus, they lost 100 plus, they lost 100 plus, and then they started this process. So all indications are that this is the time that you start moving. The farm system is ranked very high in all of baseball right now as far as producing some prospects and having some people ready. So now is the time, I think, to start that needle moving in the right direction.
Yeah, it's the young folks that make the difference. And you know that over at Ripken Baseball. And what I love about your family, like you don't forget about Baltimore. I'm a Baltimore guy through and through, and you guys are everywhere. And now in Aberdeen, two more fields to add to the Ripken experience. Tell me about that and adding I guess what is the Mets replica and also Pirates now?
Yes, sir. And if you think about it, if you put a pin push in the pinpoint or whatever, one of those push pins, that's what I was trying to say, in the map at Aberdeen, Maryland, and you go 4 hours all the way around. That's kind of our drawing area for the tournament set up in Aberdeen. So adding Pittsburgh and adding the Mets ballpark certainly makes sense. We have Phillies, we have Nationals, we have an homage to Yankee Stadium that's a full-size 90-foot field there. Of course, Cal Senior's yard is our hub. Being in Aberdeen, that's the one that replicates Camden. But we also did throw tribute to a couple of older parks, Memorial, to give it some love.
Right.
And we also have a Fenway and Wrigley there, two historic ballparks. So all the fields that we design, we try not to have field 1, 2, 3, and 4 at any of our complexes, whether it's Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, or Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We want these kids to be able to have a little bit more of a special experience, and you might have to learn a few things about those parks that they're playing in that happens at the big league level.
I see a picture of your dad behind you. Mention him by name. His yard there. What he has to. I don't know if he's looking down. Be proud of what you and Kyle are doing, man.
Well, I hope he's looking down, and I hope he's proud. I also think there's a part of Senior that says, "You boys are nuts. What are you guys doing?" He was a very small town guy when it came to certain things, and that's no disrespect. He was one that believed if I can touch it, feel it, I can fix it. And I think when we do some of the things that we're doing, especially with the Senior Foundation, that's a foundation honoring his name. We've built over 100 fields, very nice fields in areas of need around this country. And I think what we've done is we've applied his small town feel, like let's hit this one little area. But what we've been able to do is we hit this one little area and we've hit it over 100 times. around the country. So I think there's a part of him that would say, you boys are nuts. But then there'd be a part of him that'd be a little grin on his face. He didn't always show his emotion, but I think there'd be something that he'd be pretty pleased about.
Well, you put a lot of grins on young people here in Baltimore, man. Thank you for all you guys do. Thanks for making baseball accessible. And here we go O's, huh?
Yep, that's right. This is the time.
All right, Billy, take care, man.
Thanks, Chase.
And don't forget, you can now hear Orioles games on Hearst-owned radio stations 98 Rock FM and WBAL News Radio. That's all thanks to a 6-year partnership naming 98 Rock FM and WBAL News Radio as the new flagship stations of the Orioles radio network. That means starting this season, fans can hear all 162 regular season games and extensive Orioles programming on 98 Rock and WBAL News Radio 1090 AM and FM 101.5 and across the 7-state 40-station Orioles radio network. But that's not all. The deal also includes year-round special Orioles content featured right here on WBAL TV. Fans will see much more Orioles content featured right here on Channel 11, like in-depth coverage of the players, the club's community initiatives, entertainment events, and behind-the-scene coverage from Birdland. And we can't wait to give you the behind-the-scenes scoop. You can continue to watch Orioles games on MASN as well. That's all for this edition of 11 TV Hill. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.